Asyuttakunayana Sumayana Syataya. Welcome to Reigniting the Soul Spark, a podcast dedicated to supporting you as you navigate spiritual awakening and step into spiritual enlightenment. Through conversation, meditations, and light language activation, the intent is to remind you of the spark that rests within the center of your heart so that you may find the truth of what it means to be fully alive. Hi, my name is Zara. If it feels in resonance with your soul, get comfy, relax, and enjoy the ride. Anasya kumasyatayana sumayana syatasyataya. The following audio is for you and you alone, those of you who have naturally found this space. If you have found this space, take it for what it's worth. A technique to begin to use. A technique to begin to apply, a technique you will eventually master. Please do not go jumping off tall objects or doing anything crazy or dangerous. That's not why we're here. We are here to teach the world that we can fly. First, we must learn to hover from the ground up, and it is a step-by-step approach. If you want to learn the basics of how to levitate or freeform float, the following audio is to help you set your intent. If you would like a more in-depth approach, please get in touch with me via my website. You can find the links in the show notes. All right, let's begin. Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know your original intent? Do you know that you came here to use it? Do you know that if you master the law of physics, you can use the laws of gravity and aerodynamics combined? Nothing's real, everything's a construct. This is what I'm talking about when I speak of free will. This is what I talk about when I speak about choice. Kasutayana sumayana sutayana kunasya. So I ask you to seek the conditioning that has been put in place and bring it all to an end. Kaya, kumaya, kumaya, kumaya. For yourself first, then you show others what's possible. So, kumasyatayana sunayana 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 syataya. How do you truly fly? How do you truly achieve liftoff? How do you truly understand the interdimensional space that you are, that I am, that we are, together as one? First, you must see it, then you become it. That's all it takes. So see yourself taking flight. See yourself mastering your domain in any way, shape, or form. Then see yourself coming off the ground, rising out of the chair, moving through time and space with no restrictions at all. See yourself moving unbounded and ungrounded in any way, shape, or form that you desire. The laws, rules, and regulations of this time-space reality no longer apply. Kumayana, sutayana, sumayana, syata, suta, syataya. So begin to see this for yourself. Use visualization as your tool. And then watch the others come around you as they also take to the air. Kasyatayana, sinasyatayana, kumaya. Kasyatayana, sumayana, syatayana, sunasya. And practice this as long as you wish. as much as you wish. Kunayana Syatayana Syatayana Syataya. See yourself floating, hovering midair. That's the approach we're going to take. Start small and simple. And above all else, relax. You're not here to do this in record-breaking speed. You're here to do this in divine timing, with divine order, and with divine will. This has nothing to do with your ego or proving your value or worth. This has to do with allowing others to step out of the constructs that hold our reality in place. We're looking for others to come up to speed. Please do not think that mastering this particular algorithm gives you validity in any way, shape, or form. That would be detrimental to the whole process. We're not looking to brag or to boast or to prove something that we are. We're looking to take that away and show others what they can do, what they can be. How easy it is to master reality for themselves. But it must be done with love for the entirety of creation, or it doesn't work, and you get your wings stripped before you will have the opportunity to fly. This is for the masses. This is not for you or your ego-driven needs. So please make peace with that before you step into this particular time and space. And then show the world what we're really worth. This is how we create the change that we intended when we entered the baseline blueprint of this physical world. Prove that something works. Teach it to the masses. So in review, how do you create liftoff? Step 1, you take your literal physical self and you project that your technique works. See it in your mind's eye with no holds, purely from this resonant space. I believe that I can do anything. I believe that everything is possible. I believe that I can master time and space. And I believe that I can use this technique to show that time and space do not affect me, that they are all constructs of an outdated society. I believe Kumasyatayana Sumayana Syata Sutta Syataya. I believe that I can fly. Practice this as much or as little as you like until you acknowledge the frequency of this within your cells. In other words, until you detach from the outcome or the event taking place. Releasing attachment means you have embodied a belief of who you are, who you can be. when you are no longer attached to what it looks like, how it sounds, what it must be, it means that the universe is free to show up. And a finely tuned wavelength of this belief literally manifests your desires taking place. So as soon as you detach from the outcome that this is a possible or probable reality for your life, then you'll have the core signature of what is possible for you and for others ingrained in your DNA. It is the core signature that we are looking to create for humanity. Nothing more, nothing less at this time. So don't be attached to when this event takes place. We are purely looking to create the space where we as a society believe that it is an option. I believe that we can fly. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this episode has sparked the remembrance of who you truly are. If you've enjoyed this space, could you please like, follow, share, and or subscribe? Your actions here assist me in reaching more people who could use a hand in reweaving their genetic lineage as one. I would be so incredibly thankful. I'd like to thank Life Effects Living Water for supporting me and this episode. Life Effects Living Water droplets revitalize, restructure, remineralize, and clean any fresh water from a multitude of contaminants, including fluoride, heavy metals, chlorine, agricultural and industrial chemicals, and pathogens. They are my best friend when it comes to removing what filtration misses, intracellular hydration, and supporting the ascension process. You can learn more at lifefxlivingwater.com. If you're looking for additional support on your journey, please visit my website, zarajmalstedt.com. I love questions and comments. Please feel free to get in touch. And lastly, if you feel to contribute to the growth of this work through a donation, please see the Patreon link in the show notes attached. Kasyutukunayana sumayana siataya. May you remember who you are as the eternal essence of all that is. May the force of God run through you. May the force of God be you. Sumayana siataya siataya.